Hi, welcome to the Adventures with Grandma Bonnie. Today I'm going to read Shelby, the Brave Little Pup of San Simeon Bay, written by Julia Stannert and illustrated by Jane Coots. I hope you enjoy it. Shelby, the brave little pup. They call seals pups, by the way, baby pups, of San Simeon Bay. I better put on my glasses because remember, I'm a grandma. I'm really a great grandma. So that means I'm older than your, maybe if you have a grandma, she might be younger. But I earned all my great grandchildren's love, and that's all I want. Our journey begins this chilly winter day on a quiet beach in San Simeon Bay. Take a closer look. You are sure to see more. Look what is stirring over there on the shore. There it is. That's San Simeon Bay. And it's just a gorgeous place on the coast. And there's green mountains behind it. It's just beautiful. Shelby, an elephant seal, just a few weeks old, is snuggling with her mommy to hide from the cold. Well, I'm not sure it's a she, but anyway. Listen closely, my little one, mommy whispered to her pup. So short is the time for you to grow up. Come follow mama. Let's look to the sky. Your home is the ocean, and I'll tell you why. Look at that. Can you see? Can you see the baby pup? That's Shelby. Wouldn't you love to have a baby pup? Well, you would have to have an ocean to take care of it. Maybe someday you will be at the ocean and see a baby pup. You will swim in the ocean like a bird through the air. Catching lots of yummy fish will be your only care. When your time comes up, you will not be so small. When you're ready, you'll hear the ocean call. You may travel alone or perhaps find a friend. Be brave, and I hope your fun will never end. Oh, look at that. Have you ever swam in the ocean and look at all the things that grow in there? Fishies can hide under the seaweed and vines. Wonderful. One day soon, Mama will return to the sea, for only in the ocean can we truly be free. Someday, my dear Shelby, in the sea we will meet. We will share a big hug and a yummy squid treat. Now, wait a minute. What's a squid, do you ask? Well, that's a kind of a little fishy thing that seals eat. And people eat squids too. They're quite tasty, quite delightful. Here's a picture. You see that? Woo! Let's read the next page. Until you are grown, your home is this shore. Now it's bedtime for you. But Shelby begged to hear more. Be brave, my little Shelby, and remember, my dear, keep me in your thoughts, and I will always be near. Oh, look at Mama. They call her Mama, and then Shelby, and she's cuddling with Shelby. Oh, that's a wonderful feeling. Right there in the warm sand, safe. As the sun was going down, the very next morning, Shelby woke up and knew this was the day to be a brave little pup. Mama slowly dove in, looking back once more to her brave little pup alone on the shore. Shelby wanted to cry, but had to be strong. The ocean would soon call. Mama couldn't be wrong. Beautiful, calm ocean, and Shelby knows Mommy's leaving. because Shelby's now going to grow up. Mama knows that she has to go out and let Shelby grow up. Park Ranger Rick came by the next day. He put up a sign saying, "Please stay away." Sneaking a sniff and a nudge, some nosy dogs would stray, but beachgoers saw the sign and would always stay away. See that cute little doggy going, "What is this thing right here in the sand?" He's just exploring. He's not going to hurt Shelby, but he shouldn't, be there too long because Shelby needs to have space. With pounding hard rain, winter storms would pour. How Shelby wished to snuggle with Mama once more. For many lonely weeks, our brave little pup endured many hardships, waiting to grow up. Oh, look at the rain came down, and Shelby's dreaming of being with the mommy again. Mama? And look at the rain, though. Oh boy, have you been in rain like that before? Do you get all wet? Do you like that? We need rain. It's good, but you should hopefully have a place to go get out of it once in a while. Shelby liked it, I'm sure. Spring finally arrived with its soft ocean wind, calling to Shelby, "It's time to come in." Shelby heard another call. It sounded so near, yet not far from the ocean, and it was nothing to fear. Up the beach, far away, was another little seal calling out for some help with a weak little squeal. That's the voice Shelby heard. Look at that. So, a friend? Maybe a friend? It was friendly. Shelby wiggled quite a while to reach the lonely little pup, giving each other a smile. They knew things were looking up. Feeling all alone in a world no longer, they suddenly felt much braver and stronger. Look at that. The ocean was calling with welcoming waves. It is time to come home. It is time to be brave. Shelby's new little friend was so small and so thin. Both were very hungry. They just needed to jump in. Oh, I guess they knew that's where they could find some food. Because remember, they eat squid and other things in the ocean. That's their home. How do you like that? Look at the friend, a new friend. Do you have a friend? I hope so. If you only have one friend, that's good. But if you have many friends, that's more fun. Keep your friends. They're wonderful companions. They're fun to play with. And if you have brothers or sisters, they are friends as well. Bravely facing their fears, they wiggled right on in, easier than they thought. Now their fun can begin. Staying close to shore, they would catch fish and play, venturing out yonder, going farther each day. I'm going to show you this one page. Look at that. Does he have or she have a fish? Ooh, that looks like dinner, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. The deep sea now a-calling, with their strength nearly double, though leaving their quiet cove could be asking for trouble. Around the point heading north, hoping one day to return, feeling very courageous, but with much more to learn. In the wide open sea, feeling very small, their little heads bobbed as swells raised and fall. See how rough the ocean got when they went out of their protective cove right there in San Simeon Bay. Every day more at home, frolicking in the sea, playing fun games of Try and catch me. Popping up for air to such surprising views, Shelby shouts out, "Look, they're just like me and you, a blanket of blubber, basking in the sun. Our silly seals had thought they were the only ones. Look what they came across. They came across other seals basking in the sun. See, they ventured out of their safe cove, their safe bay, and now they're looking. Oh my, and that's called a rookery. We'll tell more about rookeries. That's where a lot of seals hang out, and they're safe there. Maybe someday you can come up to go out to the coast, the Pacific Ocean, and see some of these rookeries. What fun that will be. Making such a racket with their squealing and squawking, causing such a ruckus with their wrestling and mocking. Their feisty fellow seals were so wild and loud, they agreed not to join such a rowdy crowd. See, that beach where the rookery is, where all the seals were hanging out, got kind of noisy, and they're big seals, and Shelby and friend are just a little bit smaller and not as wild. They want to stay in a protective area. They like to see that there were other seals, I'm sure, but I think they wanted to be safe and stay away from any noise. Having each other was more than enough, and some of those seals seemed kind of rough. You see, they headed toward the lighthouse and just kept going from there. Having fun in the sun would be their only care. Many adventures filled their long summer days, but now big and strong, they would go separate ways. Oh, well, that's what you always go separate ways. Who knows? Maybe you meet again. Best buddies for so long, their friendship was so dear. They promised to meet at San Simeon next year. Look at that. So they went on an adventure just like you are going on with me. Each time we're going to have adventures, different stories. Explore the California coast, having fun on the way, and discover the beauty of San Simeon Bay. Come play on the beach or stroll on the pier. Some amazing sights will be very near. Maybe you'll see Shelby, now big and grown up, and remember the journey of our brave little pup. And if you look carefully at this picture, you'll see a castle up here. It looks like a castle because it is. It's called Hertz Castle. And if you ever get to San Simeon Bay, perhaps you'll go up to Hertz Castle and see what that's all about. It's quite a place to see how people lived many years ago and how the view from their window must have been amazing. I wonder if they met Shelby ever, or a seal like Shelby. Now I'm going to read the back page, which Fun Elephant Seal Facts. I hope you enjoy it. It's full of information. First of all, elephant seals are usually born in a protective area called a rookery. A rookery is an area of beach where large numbers of elephant seals are born. Thousands of seal pups will be born in the winter months of December and January. When the mamas and the pups are all on the beach together, it is one of the wildest scenes you will ever see. Shelby's mama chose to have her pup in San Simeon Bay, far away from the rookeries. For weeks after giving birth, mama elephant seals have to return to the sea, leaving their pups behind. The mamas have not eaten any food during the weeks they have been caring for their pups. In order to survive, they must leave to find food in the deep ocean. All elephant seals pups will stay on the beach until strong enough to venture out to sea. The pups will have nothing to eat until they teach themselves to swim and catch food. This can take up to 10 weeks. Imagine not eating for 10 weeks. Just think of the incredible adventures elephant seals can have once they master their skills. One of the most amazing feats of a grown-up elephant seal is that they can dive down to a distance of 1 mile. Do you know how far that is? That's way many blocks from you, wherever you live. It's a long way. Maybe ask a grown-up how far a mile is. They can also hold their breath for up to an hour. Elephant seals will travel thousands of miles. Well, that's more than, you got to get in a car to go that far, or maybe fly in an airplane, in search of food, sometimes swimming as far as Alaska. Now, it depends on where they're at, but that's a distance, let me tell you. Then they will come all the way back when it is time to rest in a rookery. They like that social rookery, I guess. 4 miles north of San Simeon Bay, you will find one of the large rookeries very close to a lighthouse. Or you can take a boat ride to visit the Channel Island rookeries in Ventura County, close to Santa Cruz, California. Elephant seals lead a solitary life. This means, except for winter months, elephant seals spend most of their time alone. Hearst's Castle can be found in 4 places in this book. Can you find all 4? Hearst's Castle is a state historical monument located high on a hill above San Simeon Bay. You do remember I showed you that picture, that little picture of that castle, but it's way up on a hill. Maybe you can go there someday. That would be fun. If you would like to tour Hearst's Castle, you may go to their website and just Google that, or have a grown-up around you Google it. Yes, those are zebras. I'm going to show you this picture right there. There's a little bitty picture there. See the very bottom down here where I'm pointing? Those are zebras. Zebras. The zebras can be roaming free on the Hearst Ranch. They are the offspring from the original herd brought here by William Randolph Hearst in the 1920s. 1920 was a long time ago, longer than I was even here. Back then, there were also giraffes, buffaloes, kangaroos, ostriches, sheep, and elk. I think William Randolph Hearst had some wherewithal, connections, and money to be able to do all this. But what a project he must have had his whole life. The remaining zebras can sometimes be seen while you're driving or somebody else is driving on Highway 1, just south of the castle. If you take the tour bus up to the castle, you may also see some unusual sheep and elk. So I'm going to hold the picture up so you can see. Take the time to look. Ooh, can you imagine zebras? I'm going to have to get up there and see if I can see a zebra. Wow. Follow along on Shelby's adventure as an elephant seal pup on the California coast. Growing up alone in San Simeon Bay, our brave little pup learns about courage and friendship. Thank you for joining me today on the Adventures with Grandma Bonnie. Please remember to give me a big thumbs up. Thank you, and I hope to see you on the next Adventures with Grandma Bonnie on YouTube. Take care now.